have always had this dream of having this like cute, cozy reading nook in my room, and for the longest time I have had this shelf, and then last year I added a TBR cards, but it's still not really the reading corner that I've wanted. So today we're going to be making the first step in that reading corner because I've accumulated a lot of books, a lot of books over the past few years. So is this an excuse to buy a new bookshelf? Yes. We're going to start with a mini haul, one that I cannot show you because I physically cannot lift it, is I bought the Billy bookcase from IKEA. I also bought an extra shelf. We're going to be trying to build it. And then I bought a tokabo. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like a little light. And I thought this would be cute on the bookshelf if I can figure out how to make it work. And then I bought this little vase just because I thought it was cute. I got light bulbs for my little lights. And then I also got string lights to wrap around the bookshelf. Oh, and this little basket. Don't know what I'm gonna use this for either, but I thought it was cute. So, our game plan. First things first, we have to build the bookshelf. That's gonna be the hardest part. Next, I'm probably just going to pull all the books off my bookshelf and figure out how I want to organize it because I want to decorate it. I want it to be pretty. I want it to be an aesthetic bookshelf with books and knickknacks and everything. So I'm thinking this I'm going to use solely as my TBR now because before this top part was only my TBR, but it's like kind of filling up, and so I think I'll do like my Heartstopper display and everything on the other bookshelf. I'm pointing where it's gonna go, you'll see in a minute. And then I think this shelf I might keep for all the books that I liked when I was younger, and then all my new books, like the books I've read over the last few years, will go on the big shelf. Without further ado, we're going to try and build a bookshelf. So I'm currently sitting on the bookshelf box. As you can see, is kind of massive, but it's gonna go back there in that spot next to my desk. I am wearing a very summery outfit even though it is mid-December, and that is because I made the mistake once of trying to build a bookshelf in a sweater and sweatpants and I got so hot so fast. Okay, I need 2 screwdrivers, a pencil, a hammer, and a ruler. It is also telling me not to build this by myself. I'm not sure how deep these like wooden things have to go in because this is as far as they're gonna go. Oh, that one went in way further. Interesting. Okay, I have all the screws in now, so I need to put the other side on top. Can't see it, it's right here. And then we just have to put it in the back, and then we can stand it up, and the worst part will be over. Back of the shelf is in. My back really hurts. And now I just need to add a row of screws to the middle shelf, and then we should be able to stand it up. There's just simply no way for me to show you this being lifted up without destroying everything in my room. But it's up, and I need to screw it into my wall because I don't want it to fall on me in the middle of the night. And then we can start adding shelves and decorating. I once again have a drill. This is gonna take a while. I just dropped a screw behind my bookshelf.
One eternity later.
Bookshelf secured into my wall. My dad had to help me. I don't know if you can tell, it has gotten dark since I started filming this, and I'm hungry, so we're having a snack. And then the fun part begins. That was easy. Knock on wood. I also bought a little lamp. It's really dark on this side of my room, unless I have the overhead lights on, which I never have on. So I was thinking we could put this on a shelf, and then once I get a chair here, this will be good light for reading. You can't see me, and you can't really see this. It's like a glowing orb. Okay, you really cannot see it, so I turned it off, but it's here. It has gotten pretty dark, so I'm thinking maybe I'll move all the books over tomorrow in the daylight so that we can all see better.
Tomorrow.
I have all my books on the floor around me right now, and I'm kind of trapped, to be honest, but it's the next day and we are going to try and organize all of this. It kind of looks like there's no rhyme or reason, and there kind of isn't, but these piles here are my TBR, so books I have not read yet. Everything else just came off this shelf, basically, and the bottom shelves of this. Like I said, I kind of want to put my childhood books on this bookshelf here, and then all of the books I've read in the last few years on the new shelf, which is behind you right now. I also have a pile of decor on my bed that we're going to try and figure out where we want to put it. I took all of this off camera because it was honestly a really tedious task. Let's decorate. And organize. So I have some of these like glass pieces. I got this from IKEA and this is from Indigo, and I think that's kind of the vibe I want to go for, which I don't have very many right now, but I think over time I would like to thrift some more like colorful, cool glass pieces, and that'll kind of add to the decor. We're gonna move on to my TBR cart. So I just have these 3 piles here. So we're gonna put them just in the front half of the cart because the back one you can't see them, and 2, this curtain always hit them and it was annoying. Okay. That was easy. I have this Scooby-Doo book still in my TBR cart because I honestly don't know what to do with it. I used to have it by my bed to use as a weapon in case someone broke in and tried to attack me in the middle of the night. And honestly, I think that's a good use of it. And we're now on to this bookshelf, which is going to be all of my childhood books, which is honestly, I think, the majority of my books. So I'm thinking this middle shelf is going to be dedicated to Percy Jackson. And then this top shelf will probably be all like the fantasy books and stuff that I read as a kid. And we'll see what we have left over. So it's time for a tour. The top shelf here, I have this little glass jar thing, which I think I'm gonna use as like a TBR jar in the future because it's really cute. And then my Hunger Games collection, so we have the original trilogy and the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and then I just put this plant in the corner because I thought it looked cute. And then on this shelf I have this little basket, which is basically just full of annotation, book supplies, and then camera equipment. And then my Liberdugo shrine, kind of. So we have Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, and then Hellbent. I don't have Ninth House, but now I kind of want to get it. And then I have this little dragon pom pal on top, which it's so cute. I'm obsessed. And then I have this little light, and Kingdom of the Wicked, Kingdom of the Cursed, and then The Cruel Prince and How the King of Hellfame Learned to Hate Stories in the corner there. Then on this shelf, we've got all of ACOTAR. I love the way these books look, and it's also like one of my favorite series, so wanted it on display. And then this little glass like upside down rainbow thing. And then we have Fourth Wing. I have the special edition of it with the black sprayed edges. And then on top I have another little dragon pom pal, and it kind of reminded me of Taryn, and it kind of matched the color scheme, so I put him there. And then in the corner here I have the Selection series, which I honestly also read as a child, but I just thought it looked good there for now until I have more books to fill up the space with. On this shelf I have the little light in the corner here, which I'm just not turning on because it washes everything else out, but it's really cute. It's like a nice off-white cozy vibe. I also bought like a big fluffy chair to put in this corner so it can be like a reading nook. I don't know when it's gonna come. If it does come before this video goes up, I'll show you guys what it looks like with the chair. We have that. I have my little Polaroid camera here, and then a candle and this little like snow globe guy. It is currently December 17th, so that's why it's still kind of decorated for Christmas. I think by the time you're watching this, it will be January, so I'll probably have switched it up a little bit for the new year. But then I have my Heartstopper / Alice Oseman shrine. So I have all 5 of the comics and then the Heartstopper yearbook at the bottom here, and then I just have Loveless, This Winter, and Nick and Charlie. I love the way the shelf looks so much. And then down here, I guess it's kind of like a YA shelf. In the corner I have Caraval and then Once Upon a Broken Heart, and then on top I have A Curse for True Love without the dust jacket because it's such a beautiful book. I don't have the second book in the series yet. Apparently it's not out in paperback, and I kind of want it in paperback, so I think I might wait to get that. And then I just have this little vase, you guys know it, and then I put all my bookmarks in there. And then I have Divine Rivals, which I finished recently and I loved it, and the cover is also beautiful, so I took off the dust jacket and kind of just tucked it in the back. And then in the corner we have the Inheritance Games series. So I think the way that you guys saw me put this together, originally these were swapped, but I just switched them around because I wanted to be able to see the romance shelf, because I love the colors of romance books, they're so pretty. So I have basically all standalone romances on the side here. We have the Ex-Hex, Icebreaker, Mr. Wrong Number, Meet Me at the Lake, Red, White, and Royal Blue, The Bodyguard, The Wake Up Call, Beach Read, Book Lovers, and then Happy Place. That's all the romance books I have right now. So the shelf, I just put this little candle and then this little gold tree here for now until I can fill up a bit more of the space. And then at the bottom here, I have like thrillers and mysteries on this side. So I have The Only One Left by Riley Sager, None of This Is True, The Last Word, Stephen King's The Outsider, and then One of Us Is Lying. And then I just have another candle down here. I have this very beautiful copy of Frankenstein, and then I have just like a snow globe there that's kind of acting as a bookend, and then my literary fiction books in the corner, which as you can tell I do not own many of. I just have The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and like a really cool Indigo exclusive cover, and then I have Yellow Face. And that is this whole bookshelf, and I absolutely love the way it looks. So I'm jumping in here from the future because I finally got my chair. So my reading corner is pretty much complete. I love this chair. It's so soft and super comfy and exactly what I was looking for. I'll link what I can down below. And then I also got this little soft fuzzy blanket here. And I've switched around my bookshelves a little bit, which you guys can probably see because I got some new books, some new glass pieces, but overall it looks pretty much the same and I absolutely love it. Super cozy. It's perfect for reading. So back to past me. And now moving on to these shelves, I'm gonna go through it pretty quickly because you guys already saw it, but this is now only my TBR, which I just did a video going through every book on my TBR, so if you want to see more you can watch that. And then over here it is, like I said, all my childhood books. So I have The Maze Runner, City of Bones, Unremembered, don't know what that's about, honestly. Unearthly, which I think was about angels, The Tiger's Curse, weird book, Witch and Wizard by James Patterson, the Delirium series, Enclave, a couple of John Green books, and then this whole shelf is Percy Jackson. So I have basically every series in the Percy Jackson universe. So the original Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and then the Heroes of Olympus, and then I have the Trials of Apollo series in the corner, and then the newer books, The Sun and the Star, and the Chalice of the Gods. And down here, I have my Bone graphic novels in the corner there. I put them that way because they literally always fall over and it jump scares me every single time. And then I have the Divergent series, and then I have the whole Gone series, which I actually really enjoyed and I kind of want to reread it. And then Jurassic Park because I didn't really know where else to put it. So that is my entire bookshelf building and organization. Kind of chaotic, but I'm very, very happy with how it turned out. I love my new bookshelf. It's like my favorite part of my room now, and I can't wait to get my little chair. If it comes before this video, you'll have already seen it. Hopefully you liked it. And if you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe down below, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!